Hey, what's up, comics? It's yours truly, and welcome back to the commentary. I know it's been a long time, guys. It's been about 4 weeks since I posted the last video. It was a podcast. I recommend you guys go check that out. I was with my buddy Daniel, and we talked about a lot of stupid shit, and I think you guys would like the commentary from him and I and the little banter that we have in between. So guys, go check that out. It's kind of been struggling. You know, my subscribers have been on the decline due to me being absent, but you know, that's okay because I'm not even mad. I already told you guys in my update video before I left, or before I kind of started doing this steady chilling thing, what I was gonna do, which was record every couple weeks kind of thing. I know I haven't really followed that strict guideline, but I'm going to start following a strict guideline now. It's gonna be every 2 weeks, so just keep that in mind. Video every 2 weeks, whether that be a podcast or a commentary or maybe something different. I don't know, we'll see. I'll let you guys know on that. But anyways, I would also like to ask for you guys to actually ask me questions for my podcast. I'm thinking about doing another one pretty soon, maybe with a whole bunch of different people, so it's not just one person, two people kind of thing. I want to add more dynamic to the group, you know what I mean? So if you guys could ask some questions, that'd be great. I would love that. And let me know how your Thanksgiving was. Mine was alright. I didn't really get to eat that much, and you know, the food was kind of shit, if I'm gonna be honest, but you know, that's just me. This also kind of brings to light the whole North Dakota pipeline thing. You know, a lot of people, that's a very touchy subject with a lot of people. You know, my prayers go out to those in North Dakota, you know, facing that cold ass weather, and honestly, those fucking pigs that are, you know, protecting the corporations, and that's what sucks. You know, I have a whole bunch of ideas on this shit, and eventually you guys will learn my whole outlook on life, and hopefully you guys will end up learning my motives and what I want to do. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys know what my Christmas plans are. So I'm gonna be recording a video every 2 weeks, whatever that might be, podcast, commentary, story, or just whatever, right? In the next 2 weeks is, you know, my Christmas break, basically winter break. Hopefully I can get a video, but if I can't, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. You know, things happen, so I can't really tell the future. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell the future, so I can't tell you exactly when I'm gonna post it. But hopefully it'll be sometime within the next 2 weeks. So with that being said, just kind of get into this whole update thing, just to kind of get the ball rolling. I want to let you guys know my life direction. Like, I kind of have an idea of where I want to be in the next couple years and what I want to do, and it's been something. You know, I'm trying to figure out what I want to be and what I'm passionate about, and a lot of it just kind of becomes an issue. You know, with school. You know, a lot of commitments that I have already. I try focusing on it, but I'm a big procrastinator, as you guys may know, due to the 4 weeks of me being absent from my last podcast. I kind of put stuff off, and that's my fault. And not even to mention adding on all that weight with obligations that I have. It definitely becomes a struggle trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I have a direction, and hear me out. You know, like, it might seem a little weird at first, or maybe even fucking awesome to you guys, I don't know. I want to be somewhat of a jack of all trades, if you will. You know, kind of have multiple notches under my belt, you know what I mean? I want to help the earth, you know what I mean? I want to help the world, and I don't mean the world as in people, I mean as in the environment. I feel like in turn, if you help the environment, you help the people, but that just needs to become more apparent to a lot of you guys. Like, and I don't mean you guys as in you specifically, as in my audience, I mean just as like in the kind of general audience of the world, if you will. You know, it becomes a big issue because I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's actually a it's fucking ridiculous. There's a plastic island, just trash, basically, trash island that floats in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, I think, and it's the size of Rhode Island. Kind of put that into perspective. It's completely made of trash. It's like there's no land on it. There's nothing like holding it together except the gooey stickiness of the trash. Right? This thing has been floating in the Pacific Ocean. I don't even know how long it's been floating. No one really knows. They kind of just found it when I think a cruise liner was going through the ocean, and they just found it floating in the middle of the ocean, dude. And this thing's the size of fucking Rhode Island. Like, it's all mush and goo, and that shit just kind of pisses me off. You know what I mean? Like, just complete disregard, you know, for environment, for people's surroundings. Like, a lot of people, you know, trash the streets when, you know, they litter. They think it's okay to litter. I just don't understand it, guys. I don't understand the mindset that people have. Like, they just think people are going to clean up after them. And, you know, I'm a big believer in just kind of maintaining oneself kind of thing, you know? Not really leaving other trash for other people to pick up. Like, that shit's just selfish, honestly. Anyways, where I'm going with this, my life direction is, I want to help the world in some way before I'm gone and I'm dead. I want to help it in either a big way or maybe even a way that like kind of sways a change, you know what I mean? Like I'm a part of some sort of change or something. You know, I want to do something like that. And hopefully I can see the age where, you know, everyone's peaceful and, you know, everyone, you know, works together as one, which is going to happen very, very soon because something big is going to happen. Whether it be a revolution in America or a revolution in the world, who knows? Or maybe even just for the sake of exploration and surviving as a species, we need to come together, you know, as a whole to kind of focus on space exploration. That'd be a big thing. Anyways, I'm digressing. So, my life direction is I want to help people in the world. I also want to be really fit. So I might want to be a bodybuilder when I'm older, and I don't know, I might, you know, kind of play with it a little bit when I'm older. Who knows? Depending on how big I can get. I'm not going to do steroids, for those of you wondering. I'm going to be all natural, so it's going to be cool. And hopefully I can get to where I want to be by the age of 25. If I just keep grinding out, hopefully I'll get as big as I want to be. But that's one thing. I also want to be a YouTube celebrity, guys. And I don't even mean being famous. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's what celebrity means, but it's like, I don't mean it under those pretenses. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean it under the idea of having fame. And what I mean by that is, I would like YouTube to end up being my job. You know what I mean? Like, I would love YouTube to be a part of my life. And, you know, I'd love to interact with you guys. I feel like YouTube would just open a lot of doors, you know what I mean? I feel like it would just open a lot of doors to new people and new experiences. And just overall be fun. Like, you know, my big, like, kind of idea that surrounds all these jack of all trades, quote unquote, idea or concept is that I don't want to work for my life. You know what I mean? I don't want to work in my life, because if you love what you're doing, you'll never work a day in your life. You know what I mean? And it becomes that stigma that, like, you know, everyone has to follow a sort of kind of strict law or strict rule of do this, do that, do this, do that in order to attain this, that. And I don't want to do that. I want to take the road less traveled by kind of thing. And I know that seems very cliche, and I'm sure a lot of people say that, but that I'm at a time where I can do that, you know what I mean? Where I have opportunities to do that. Because let's be honest, manual labor is kind of a thing of the past, you know? Robots are kind of taking over our like workforce kind of thing, or like manual labor workforce, you know? And even sometimes they're taking over, artistic, creative jobs? Who knows? You know, robots are going to do a lot of shit. For the most part, right now, it's manual labor. And you know what's awesome about that is that it allows for space to be creative. It allows for the opportunity to just do whatever you want and kind of, you know, explore new things. Be more human is what I'm trying to say, you know? And that's awesome that I live in that time. But also what sucks is it comes with a lot of, you know, downfalls, because we're in a time where our nation, I'm talking about America right now. I can't really speak for outside because I only know my little bubble in California, you know what I mean? I only know what I've read up on articles and what people have told me kind of thing. To me, it seems that the nation is starting to wake up kind of thing, and that we're starting to realize how corrupt our government is. And we're all starting to fight against each other, and that's what's happening. We're starting to be pitted against each other so we can get our minds off of the corruption of the government. But who knows? I could just be a conspiracy like theorist, whatever. Anyways, so what I've been doing, let's kind of continue to get this ball rolling because it's starting to get really long, I know. So what I've been doing is I've just been chilling, guys. I've been coasting. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I've had really no direction because YouTube used to be like most of my life, you know what I mean? I used to do videos every night, I think. It would be every night, and then I'd go work out and then come back and sleep, or do homework and then sleep, you know? It'd just be a constant struggle is what it would be. I'd have no time to myself, basically. You know, I kind of loved the grind, but I loved it because it's what I love to do, you know what I mean? But now it's changed more of like I love to do that stuff, but it's not really panning out, so I have to start putting my time towards something else. And I just don't know what that something else is, guys, and that's what I'm telling you. Right now, my life direction, don't know exactly what I want to be. I'm going to try to volunteer for stuff, but who knows? Just struggles, I guess. Struggles I've been dealing with. Girls, for the most part. Girls are a struggle. I can't find a girl. I don't know what it is, guys. I'm just so lovable, you know? I'm just so lovable, and yet here they are, walking all over me. God dang it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and who knows, maybe you didn't. If you didn't, go ahead and leave a dislike button. If you did, leave a like at the end, and if you made it this far, this far in the video, I want you to comment, oranges are the new black. And yes, oranges are the new black. So just write that down in the comments and I'll know you made it to the end. Alright guys, with that being said, don't forget to ask a question for the podcast. And, you know, hopefully you guys had a happy Thanksgiving. And if I don't see you guys in the next 2 weeks, Merry Christmas. Alright guys, peace.